All right, today we're going to be installing a cart stud and a phone mount in our Zuka disc golf cart. To start off with here, we have two different types of handles. The one on the right is called the flat top handle. The one on the left is the original handle. So it doesn't matter which one you have, but if you do have the flat top handle, you will be using an adapter. So just keep that in mind, and I will show you how to do that in the video. So let's get started. So we can leave our cart grip on, but this black cap does have to come off the end of the pull before we can install the cart stud. So I'm going to use a pry just to lift the edge up and pop this cap out. You can use a screwdriver, whatever you use. Make sure you don't put your hand out in front. We want to keep your hand back here and just kind of lift that cap right up and out. And you can set that aside. All right. So you notice I do have the flat top on here. If you have the OG, you can just go ahead and install this as is, but since we do have the flat top, I am going to use the adapter. And so the adapter just slides right over the cart stud. It's that easy. Take the whole cart stud at that point and slide it right down in. You notice that there's this little key on the cart stud and the adapter, and those slide right into this groove into the handle. So you just kind of push it down in there. Now, if that gets sheared off or anything like that, don't worry about it. It doesn't do anything structurally. It's just during the install that it just helps guide things. But you can also just hold this with your fingers and tighten it down, and it'll stay just fine. So we have the cart stud placed inside the pull. Now we're going to take this little tab here and pull up on this set pin and pop that out. And we're going to hold on to that because we're going to put it right back in. Now we want to start tightening. We're going to put some downward force, and we're going to go clockwise on this top nut. And you'll notice that's going to start tightening up for us. And we want to get it fairly snug. You don't want this moving around. So I feel like I've got mine nice and tight there. It doesn't hurt the fingers to tighten it that much, but it is very snug. We want to make sure everything's lined up, and then we want to take this set screw and put it right back down and just push down on that, and it'll go right back into place. And now this is all one locked unit. After the cart stud is installed, then we can install whatever accessory we want to. This is a standard 1/4 thread. In this case, we're installing the phone mount, and that has the same thread pattern here. So we just put this on top and start threading it on. All right, get that nice and tight for us. And then you can loosen this knob to go ahead and activate the gimbal head so you can move this anywhere you like. Once you tighten down that knob where you want it, then you can loosen this up and go ahead and place your phone right in there and then just snug it back down. And that's all there is to it. If you have any questions, you can hit me up at scott@sector13v.com. And thank you so much for your support.